Hello. Today's presentation is about the consultation on the Newcastle-under-Lyme Borough Final Draft Local Plan, which is taking place from the 12th of August until the 7th of October 2024. The presentation will provide a general introduction to the Final Draft Local Plan, but in terms of sites, we'll be focused today on sites in and around the strategic centre of Newcastle-under-Lyme, including the wards of Bradwell, Clayton, Cracklin Red Street, Cross Heath, Aldwych and Chesterton, Nutton, Maybank, Silkdale, Thistlebury, Town, Westbury Park and Northwood, Westland and Woolstanton. A local plan sets a long-term vision, objectives and development strategy for the borough. It sets a context for making decisions, allocates land for development, and includes policies for determining plan applications. It identifies where and how many new homes should be built, locations where businesses need more land, and areas for regeneration and protection. We have consulted on two key local plan documents before now, the Issues and Strategic Options document in 21-22 and the first draft local plan last year. We are now at the stage where we're consulting on the final draft of the plan before we submit the draft plan for examination by an inspector appointed by the Secretary of State. So what is in the plan? The plan proposes 8,000 dwellings with 63 hectares of employment land over the plan period. It includes 2 strategic employment sites, one at Junction 16 and the other at Keele University. The plan includes a settlement hierarchy which identifies where settlement is positioned at a strategic level. This identifies Newcastle-under-Lyme as the strategic centre and the highest tier of the settlement hierarchy. The settlement hierarchy has been one factor which has influenced our distribution of development across the borough. Through the plan, Newcastle-under-Lyme and its surrounds is expected to deliver in the order of 5,200 homes over the plan period. Sites granted planning permission since 2020 already contribute to meeting that overall figure. The local plan also sets out a number of planning policies on housing matters, including affordable housing, and other policy areas including greenbelt, retail, infrastructure, etc. In terms of sites, the plan has looked at the allocation of brownfield and non-greenbelt sites first, before looking at whether exceptional circumstances exist for greenbelt release. We also taken account, importantly, of a number of policy requirements expected to support the site coming forward and to mitigate impacts of development over the plan period. In terms of sites in the local area, in terms of sites in Bradwell, we have BW1, Chatterley Valley Lowlands Road for 6.4 hectares of employment land. Proposed site allocation CT1, land at Red Street and High Cow Farm, Chesterton, is proposed for allocation for 530 dwellings and a local centre. This slide we have CH13 at Castletown Grange, rationalisation of residential uses on the site. We have CH14 at Maryhill Day Centre, Wilmot Drive, proposed to be allocated for 30 dwellings, and land at CH3 at Hune Avenue, which was granted outline planning permission at appeal in February 2024 for 100 dwellings. Proposed allocation CT20 at Rowhurst Close, Chesterton, proposed to be allocated for 8.88 hectares of employment land. We have sites in Nutton supported by the Nutton Master Plan, KS3 land at Blackbank Road, Nutton for 150 dwellings, KS11 Nutton Community Centre for 9 dwellings, KS17 Nutton Recreation Centre for 55 dwellings, and KS18 land north of Lower Milehouse Lane, Nutton for 10 dwellings. At Silkdale, the local plan proposes SB2 land at Chither Drive for 8 dwellings, SB22 land off Ash Grove for 36 dwellings, SB23 land at Cemetery Road, Park Road for 200 dwellings, site G&T 8, which is a proposal for 5 permanent gypsum traveller pitches, and site SP11 at Lyme Park, allocated for 900 dwellings over 4 different individual parcels. The site proposes to include a school, health centre and local centre for retail purposes. It also includes a proposed country park which is illustrated on the next slide. This slide shows the extent of the proposed country park and protected open space as part of the proposed SP11 Lyme Park and SP23 land at Cemetery Road sites in Silverdale. For Thistlebury, the plan proposes TB6 for 13 dwellings, TB19 land south of Newcastle Golf Club for 450 dwellings, and TB23 land west of Gallingale View for 124 dwellings. The town centre and its surrounds, the plan proposes a number of residential and commercial sites. For SP12, land at Clayton Lodge, this site has planning permission for 48 dwellings and is now under construction. The consultation on local plan lasts for 8 weeks, starting from the 12th of August until the 7th of October. Any written comments can be received during that period and need to be received by us by the 7th of October. Information can be found on our website from the 12th of August and in local libraries and at Castle House. We will be holding consultation events with details on the website. At the stage we're at, the planning inspector asks us to seek views on whether the plan is sound and meets legal and procedural requirements. For further details on this and the following. In terms of soundness, this is set out in the National Planning Policy Framework as the following test: that the plan is positively prepared, meeting objectively assessed needs, is justified, effective and consistent with national policy. Plans should also be legally compliant and subject to legal tests as shown on the slide, and have effective cooperation with our immediate local authority neighbours also. Thank you for listening to our presentation, and we look forward to receiving your comments on the final draft local plan by the 7th of October 2024.